So we are once again exploring the wilderness of England in hunt of ghouls, ghosties and cryptids. So we're in Helmsley currently. We're at Helmsley Castle, which we've already noted, and as you will see from some of the pictures and things that we'll throw in some of the videos, that it is in fact a lot better than Sandal Castle that we were at last time on the Wakefield episode of Skeptic Sleuth. Of course, we've got Pinky behind the camera currently. There we go. And it's impressive so far. I like that the wind picks up now, but it's impressive so far. So it was built originally, the first castle here at Helmsley was built in 1120. It was built by Walter Especk. Well, probably not him personally, that'd have taken ages. But it was built out of wood, which, I mean, shocking idea, but you know, that's probably why it got replaced. When Walter died, he didn't have any children, so of course it didn't get passed down there. It instead got passed along to his sister and her husband. Her husband was Peter de Roos. I don't know what she was called. People, the way of history, isn't it, really? The blokes are remembered.
Yeah, good point. I didn't even think
about that. But that's kind of how it goes, isn't it?
That's bad, isn't it?
But then in 1186, the conversion to stone began. Obviously, it had gone through various changes and things, and they realised that it probably needed strengthening should it stand for much longer. And the conversion to stone was started by Robert de Roos. So we're at the very entrance of it here. We've just come across the little bridge that leads through the archway over the moat, or one of the moats. So we're going to have a little wander around. We've got some more tidbits of lore to give you as we go round, and we'll see if we get anything creepy. So we've moved a little bit further in. We've crossed the little bridge that you'll have seen pictures, etc. of. So we're now in what would be the heart part of the castle, where the main buildings and things would have been. And over the next several centuries, the castle went through various changes. You know, things got added to it, buildings got altered, and things like that through its various owners. And it was used in the English Civil War. The royal troops held here, though they did eventually surrender due to hunger, which I suppose is one of the issues when you're sort of trapped here. There was an insect flying around Pinky, and she looked deeply concerned. And during the 17th century, the owner of the castle was George Villiers, who was the Duke of Buckingham, who I was informed was the inspiration for the nursery rhyme Georgie Porgy, Pudding and Pie kissed all the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. So, a bit of a weird bloke from the vibes I'm getting from that. But yeah, he was lording over it for the 17th century, where it will have been going through further changes. There's still quite a lot of it left from bits here. There's a decent amount. We were debating the building that you're looking at currently, of whether that was original castle, but I'm sure we'll find out when we get to the information boards over that way. But I still get no eerie vibes. I mean, it is like midday. Yeah, I feel like I should be sat here with a cider as opposed to like an EMF. But
I see EMF in my hand.
Yeah.
Just gonna call out.
Yeah, like, oi, Georgie.
Yeah, why are you a molester?
Yeah, get away from the girls, you freak. But we shall see. We'll venture through the rest of the bits. I think the tall tower we can get into. I'm assuming bits of the that building over there. So we're gonna have a wander around. We'll see if we see anything moving that's not a wasp or a butterfly, and we'll see how it goes. should be on. So we are now in the West Tower, which was the initial part of it was constructed by Robert de Roos, who we'd mentioned earlier, and then it was expanded upon the century after, and then in the 16th century as well, it was heightened even further. Originally intended to be chambers for the Lord and Lady, for them to get a bit of privacy. Now it's home to pigeons. So the groundwork of the whole castle, the whole place, was actually designed to be anti-tank throughout its many refurbishments, so that during the Second World War, should tanks be able to get in and think, we're having you, Helmsley, you're the heart of Yorkshire, then it would actually withstand that damage. Whether it did, looking at the walls currently, I have my doubts. But it is now, the whole place is under the care of the English Heritage, which is pretty standard for abbeys and castles and stuff like that, is usually protected by them to keep it in as good a condition as you can, I suppose, in this kind of thing. But this one definitely has quite a lot left in it, this building. And this building we know at least, I don't know if you can hear the pigeons, but this building we know at least was part of the original castle. We're still not sure about the bit that connects to it. We'll have a wander over there and have a look. And then we'll wander over to what I assume was like a guard's tower or something that was the taller tower. And we'll discuss some of the ghosts that are supposedly hanging around once we get over there.
Mention the owl.
Yeah, there's a fake owl over there. So the idea is it keeps pigeons away. Yeah. It doesn't work, but it did nearly keep Pinky away because she saw it and was like, "What?" And I was like, "What?" So there's an owl there. Like, so
alert.
It's relaxed and alert. It's like the pikeman. Still no ghosts. We've heard a pigeon in a chimney that you could confuse for a ghost, I guess. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what happened. Well, yeah, because it's one of the ghosts is supposed to be the of a starving soldier, isn't it? So when the pigeon's going ooh in there and it's echoing slightly, then they're thinking he's going, oh, I'm hungry, like give me some bread. But nothing yet. We'll see. We've come across some underground chambers that have no explanation near them, so we don't know what they're for. But we'll keep our eyes and ears peeled for the ghouls.
Jesus.
I know that was a bit extreme. We're by the East Tower now. We were going to do it from inside it, but you're not allowed inside it due to falling masonry. So I suppose it would have made an exciting part of the video, getting
Squashed,
conked in the head by a brick. But we thought better not. So we spoke about the soldier from the Civil War, the starving soldier that's supposedly still lingering around here. There's also during the night a woman in a flowing green dress, apparently, who has been seen inside and outside of the castle, sort of wandering about. We've seen no such woman, but it's not the night, so I'm sure that's the reasoning. She exists. She is here. She just blends in with the grass during the day. And on the cryptid front, pixie-like creatures seen in the castle, around the castle, and in the neighbouring countryside and things like that. Which there's a fair bit of forestry going on, so you never know. They could be in there.
We haven't seen any.
We haven't seen any, and it doesn't say that they're only at night, but there is a logical explanation for why we've not seen any, and it's that they are hiding. They avoid people when it's busy. But yeah, we'll keep an eye out for little pixie creatures. We've got a little bit left over there to have a wander around. So we'll keep an eye out for the pixies. the woman we're not going to see because it's not night time, so that's why we're not going to see her. And the starving soldier, I don't know, there's not like an ice cream truck or anything to get an ice cream from and see if that brings him to us, because that could have been an investigative tactic. Yeah. Well, there was that lovely bench out front. But yeah, we'll have a wander through the rest of it. We'll see what's going on. But yeah, it's all right. It's, as far as castles go, it's decent.
Yeah, that bit was actually part of the castle.
Yeah, it was actually. It was built later on, so the West Tower was during its initial build as well when they converted to stone. But then the rest of it was part of it, but it was more during the Victorian kind of era that it came to prevalence. And like the chapel bit and things were early Victorian. So yeah, that was a shock because I didn't think it would be from looking at the design difference. But you learn something new every day. Well, here we are at the next part of our Helmsley journey. We've come about 15 minutes away from the castle, or about an hour's walk, if that takes your fancy. And you can have a little wander up the hill as well while you're finding the entrance to the abbey, that's next to the car park. As you can see, it's in a bit more built condition still. We've got some bits here. There's a load of lower bits with some smaller rooms, and then the main back part of the abbey. It was originally built in 1132 by the Cistercian monks, who also founded the new type of monk that were the lay monks, that were responsible for the groundwork, whereas the Cistercian monks did more of the primary jobs within the church and like transcribing manuscripts and things like that. At its peak, it would have seen about 654 monks, give or take. And that was while it was under its lead of the most famous abbot here, who was Aelred. And it's impressive. The museum, we've just done a little bit of a museum. That was not impressive. But if you like looking at various bits of stone that haven't fallen off due to cannon damage, then the museum's for you. But yeah, there's not much to describe there. So we're going to have a wander about. We'll see a little bit more of what it's got to offer, and then we'll come back at you with some creepy tales. So we've come a little bit further into the abbey here. We've seen like the main chapel area, and we've come across and we've just seen the chapter house, which is where the shrine to William, who was the first abbot, is, where it said his remains had been moved there, which Pinky and I were like, that's a bit weird. Just popping the old body on display. But there was other graves in the meeting room as well, which seemed bizarre. But obviously this place suffered and was shut down on December the 3rd, 1538, during the abolition of the monasteries by King Henry VIII. And obviously he went on that crusade of abolishment from 1536 to 1540. And by the end of which, obviously, all of these have become abandoned pretty much by the monks and stuff that were here. Obviously, the land and everything and the buildings was still fully stood at that point. So this particular one was sold to Thomas Manners, who was the first Earl of Rutland, and he did what most of them did, and he demolished and dismantled a lot of the buildings. The main things he saved from them are roof tiles and floor tiles, because usually those were made of better materials or were more desired. And he did that and then gave the materials and everything to the king, which they'd use in building new churches and stuff like that. So obviously from that point on, so it lasted about 400 years, just over. So we're in the back end of it now. So we're going to kind of make our way to the front, have a look at some of the other areas, and then we'll bring forth the knowledge of the ghosts. So we're actually in the spiral staircase currently, just because we thought this would be a cool shooting location. But we've just come through the reformatory where they'd eat. We've seen where the kitchens would have been, which is just through this big hole here. Not cannon damage. And the abbey, in the condition it's in now, looks pretty good. It's one of the most complete abbeys, which we were just saying. We were like, yeah, fair enough. There is a lot here, to be fair. But in the 20th century, particularly the early 20th century, then the place was on the brink of collapse due to the structural damage that it had taken over the years. So in 1917, they did immediate repairs to it, which led to it being in the state it's in now, and obviously being part of English heritage, then its upkeep is done by them so that people can keep visiting. The first ghosts that are rumoured, the churchyard of St Michael's is where a monk is supposedly was seen by King George V, standing in a doorway. I mean, yeah, not surprising it's a monk, I guess. Standard for this, I would have thought. And the second monk is supposedly a monk wearing black clothing that disappears into a yew tree in the courtyard. I thought it meant it transformed into a yew tree. I was like, that's different for a ghost. Not seen that trick before. So we'll keep an eye out for any monks. I mean, they could just be enthusiasts, but yeah, just LARPing. But we'll keep an eye out. We'll see what we see. And we'll head deeper into some of the lesser upkept areas as well, and we'll talk about some of the ghosts that are around this area. So we're now back near the entrance of it all. As you can see, there's the building that we did the first part of the video in front of, so we've come full circle. So some of the other creepy happenings that we've heard none of and seen none of. The first of which was a headless horseman that haunts Linton, that's near the Abbey, was murdered while delivering an urgent message. But despite losing his head, it'd be funny though. Despite losing his head, he still managed to deliver the message. So what a beast, honestly. I respect it. Yeah, I respect it. Do I believe it? No, but you know. And then also sounds of a crying baby, which I've not heard. Have you heard that? No. A heavenly choir, which I did hear in the museum, but I think it was speakers. But I've heard no heavenly choir. But surprise, surprise, that's one of the things here. And bells ringing, which again, I've heard no bells ringing. And that's odd because the Abbey never had any bells.
I knew that.
Pinky knew that for definite. So yeah, there's been nothing odd. We've still not seen any pixies either on our travels here. We heard a horse going mental.
The headless horseman.
Or maybe it was the headless horseman. Yeah, we heard a horse going mental when we were where we were near some of the graves. Exactly. So there you go, believers. You've got some leeway there to be like, well, actually, you did have a paranormal experience. You just didn't recognise it. There's a dog. There's loads of dogs actually going mental now. But yeah, overall, not that creepy. Maybe even creepier at night again, I guess.
Yeah, but it shuts because it's English heritage.
Yeah. But I think the creepiest thing would be trying to get under the doorways. Because trying to do that at night, you'd definitely hit your head. But it's pretty cool. As far as abbeys go, it's nice. It's worth a visit. But nothing terrifying as of yet.
And now we're in the Black Swan.
Now we're in the Black Swan.
And he hasn't got his notes.
I have that over
Well, what good is it over there?
there. It is a massive building, actually.
It's a very bizarre building.
It is weirdly laid out because it's like the front is quite big and has a lot of room to it. Then there's like a strip of like corridors that have rooms and things, and then it goes to a wider building again from the layout. They've got like a big beer garden. But yeah, and then how you described that room to us, where this room is?
To get to it, yeah. It was like...
It might as well not have. It might as well have just gone, right, that's the first staircase you need, find your way.
Yeah.
Would have probably been...
like some sort of escape room.
Yeah, just as efficient.
Yeah, it's a proper maze. We've met some people as we were finding our room. They were coming back down the corridor. She was like, it's a maze. I don't know where we are. She was completely lost.
Yeah, because then they went through that door and they were like, she was like, which way we're supposed to go from here? And he was like, well, I guess we go down the stairs. And I was like, that's a good strategy.
Just head back to...
Get yourself to like street level.
Yeah.
Because then even if you take the wrong exit out, you're going to be able to walk around the outside of the building.
Yeah.
To find wherever you're trying to get. But the oldest part of the building being the timber framed side.
That's the like...
which would be
Tudor-y looking.
The front, I guess.
So like...
Oh, further that way.
Further. So as we were looking at it...
Because we're in like the thin corridor bit on the map. And then it expands out again. Because it goes...
Just realised we can't actually see chat now. It's fine.
Super far back. Which is the 16th century part. And then the addition, which would be the thinner, longer bit, I would have thought, being the 18th century edition. And then what is now the front being 19th century. Which would have been...
No, so they were built like 1 to middle.
Oh, so built separately then connected.
Yeah.
So we're in the 19th century bit.
Right. Yeah.
So then the front's the 18th. The bit that has like the main pub in and the bar and things. And then... So I guess going out of the way that our room is and then following that corridor, I'm guessing, leads you there. Into the oldest bit of the building. It became a coaching inn in the early 19th century.
Which is pretty standard.
Yeah,
pretty much most pubs have if they're from that era, they're a coaching.
Yeah, it's a favourable layout for it primarily. and because most buildings like that, like this one, is a listed building from 1955, but most pubs like this end up as a listed building. So you're super limited as to what you can actually change about them. So whatever their function was, so like an inn, it's pretty much going to remain something in that kind of sector, because like you can't take walls down, you can't edit the outside of the building, you can't put new additions in, you can't build extensions and stuff. If you replace something, it has to be replaced by the same material of the period and stuff like that. So unsurprising really that it ends up as a, which maybe that's why so many pubs are supposedly haunted. From stuff like inns and that, people getting done in.
Yeah.
Like travellers.
Yeah.
So the ghost, a gentleman in a bowler hat, who appears either waiting at the bar impatiently or pacing the corridors. I've not seen anyone in the corridors other than real people.
Well, we think there were real
Well,
people.
yeah, true. I've not seen anyone in a bowler hat, though.
No, I haven't.
Because I would probably point that out and be like, look at his hat.
Yeah. We did see a gentleman in a very fetching hat.
We did, actually.
Outside. But
yeah, if this was Red Dead 2, I'd have been like, I'm having that.
Yeah.
But no, I've not seen that. And from what I could see of the bars, because they've got like 2 separate areas with bars here, I didn't see anyone stood looking angry, particularly.
No.
But you never know. Maybe he'll be wandering the corridors soon.
Maybe.
He'll be like, oh, it's getting to that time. Better go.
Maybe he only comes out later.
Possibly.
You know, it'll be, the ghosts always come out at night.
Yeah, there's a reason, yeah. A young blonde woman in white, thought to be the ghost of a jilted bride, standard, sitting staring into the fire in the bar. Said that should a man stare at her face, he'll die in ecstasy.
I mean, there's worse ways to die.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
If you were like contemplating the end anyway.
I don't think we've seen the fireplace. I don't remember walking past it. So I don't know. Maybe she is sat there.
Just chilling. And I can look at her and be fine.
Yeah, but then I come back to the table with my vodka Diet Coke. I'm like, who's this? You made a friend? I'm like, you're right. And then I pass away. And you're like, oh, where'd that?
It'd be good content.
That is true. Is it against terms of service? Oh.
I'd have to not film. I'd have to like film
The
you
floor
going
or
like,
something, yeah.
and then pan
And
away.
then cut, and then be like, oh, he died.
And then go, he died.
Yeah, then do like...
A reenactment.
Yeah, and then like a funeral scene.
Yeah, with the funeral dancers.
Yeah.
Cut to funeral dancers.
Yeah. Because you can film a funeral, I assume.
I don't know.
With consent. If we're knocking about near a fireplace later and I die.
I've got consent to film you. Okay.
And that's on video, so.
It is on video. My tummy is rumbling.
Correct.
If
So
you
yeah.
can hear growling, it's my stomach. It's not a ghost.
So an impatient bloke stood at the bar or wandering the corridors heading to the bar. Or a young blonde woman in white. They're going to stand out. Because I don't see many bowler hats.
I don't know. Here, you might.
Oh, true. A small boy, known affectionately by staff as Matthew. Is that affectionate? Why is that affectionate?
Because they've given him a name. Like, they like him. They're not.
Frequently seen in the bar. They'd get shut down for that. He's underage.
Well, he's not, because he's
Dressed in Victorian style clothing.
always Victorian.
Yep, that's a surprise. Said to be a pickpocket, regularly stealing various items from behind the bar.
Menace.
Yeah. I don't think I'd give him an affectionate name. Like, get out. Trying to serve this man in the bowler hat and you're nicking me glasses.
I don't know what he nicks. I don't know if he does nick glasses.
But they're getting a real mix of ghosts so far.
Yeah.
And that's the first outward mentioning of Victorian era for the ghosts, which is a surprise because it's always Victorian era. A rumoured highwayman known as Jack. Do they just go, he looks like Jack? Is that his actual name? Was that his name while he was alive?
I couldn't find any evidence to say that was his name while he was alive.
Because otherwise you'd be like...
is it always Victorian?
Because that's going to be... Because that would be the excuse, wouldn't it? When you do call-outs and you don't get anything, people will be like, well...
His name's not Jack.
Yeah, because you're calling out for Jack and it's not... That's something, a name that has been given by the living, and that's not his name. Over the excuse.
Yeah, well... I don't know why it's always Victorian. It just always seems to be, doesn't it? It's like, oh, you've seen Victorian clothing.
Yeah.
Like, why is there no modern ghosts?
Or go further back, why is there no, like...
Cavemen.
Yep.
Although the monk ghost would have been from further back. He wouldn't have been Victorian era.
No.
He'll have been way, way before that. So the Abbey can claim ghosts from prior.
Jack appears in the kitchen, dressed in riding boots and a long black cloak.
Are they doing like Jack the Ripper?
I mean, it sounds like it, though.
Is that like why?
But he wasn't a highwayman.
No, but with like a long black cloak on. And
the kitchen is built over the original stable yard and can be heard singing along to Irish folk songs in the corner of the bar late at night.
We might find out later. Nip down for a few drinks.
And be like, oh, who's this fellow that we sat with?
Yeah. What time did they say the bar shut?
11.
There we go. Can nip down, see if we spot any of these ghosts.
And it's like it being built over the stable yard. So that's where, like, oh, it must be a highwayman that was using horses and stuff. Why? Because I'm always baffled when they're like, oh, this is where they died, so they've stayed here. I'm like, well, why would you want to do that? But
they get trapped, do they not?
Well, yeah, but even in this, he didn't even die in where the kitchens was. It's not like he was trying to steal a horse or something and it kicked him in the head. It's just that, there was a stable here and I reckon he'd have used a horse if he was a highwayman. And not even a confirmed highwayman.
No, they just think he's a highwayman.
Yeah, a rumoured highwayman that they think was called Jack, singing along to Irish songs. Is he Irish? They've heard him sing, so surely they know.
Yeah, good point.
The chair by the fire is reportedly cursed, and is said that should anyone sit in the chair, that a curse will fall upon them. Is this the same fire that she stares into? Because if so, that's a bad fire.
Yeah, I think it is.
There's some bad juju going on there. Because you sit and look at her, you die. You sit in the wrong chair, you're cursed.
Yeah, so all around, it's not good.
There has been regular sightings of a pair of legs disappearing up the stairs into the landlord's flat.
Just legs?
Yeah. There's probably just someone going into the landlord's flat. I mean, yeah. Are they disembodied legs?
Yeah, I think so.
From the bottom to the top of the stairs, just legs?
Yeah.
That's about Beetlejuice.
So I think if we're going to call out, it's probably to Matthew or Jack.
Yeah.
Are you done with the notes?
Yeah. Because we don't know what the dude in the bowler hat. They've not named him affectionately. So we can't be like bowler hat man and hope that it wanders the corridor outside our room being like, hello. You rang. But we will see. We have got a ball set up there for if it detects any movement.
Yep, and we do have to like whack the thing to make it.
There's one that direction in the doorway to the bathroom, and there's one on the other side of the room over there by the skirting board. So evenly spread out throughout the room. So if anything was knocking about, it'll probably trigger one. You would hope. We've got the UV as well.
Which Sleuth has been...
Which, yeah, I've been going around. I'm like the hotel inspector.
He's been going around like the hotel inspector and was...
It's for Pepsi, glow, weird colour.
Oh, yeah. Was somewhat distressed by the bathroom.
Yeah, I wasn't pleased by the bathroom.
TJ, you would not have been happy with the bathroom with the under the UV light.
But yeah, we've got that. We've got the EMF, obviously.
Yeah, we can probably.
Which we can prop up somewhere.
That's good. Oh no, okay.
We can prop up there, and I can't really see the screen from here, but I will try and keep an eye on it. I'll try and keep an eye on it if it flashes on that screen, because I know that we had some missed flashes when we were in Bradford with Sir Henner's. So we'll try and make sure that we don't miss anything.
Why when he went in with his UV light, it was glowing.
Yeah, we've got the rods once again from the last Skeptic Sleuths.
Yes, that's what I'm messing with.
That we used in the graveyard.
Which we got some.
This is true. So we'll see how these things go. You know, we've got a variety of options here to hopefully be able to catch something. Obviously we've got the camera that's recording the stream.
I have got as well. I would have to come out of Twitch to do this, so we'd have to keep an eye on your screen to see if it moves up to read chat. But I have got... Where is it? Is it that one? No. I've got something. Bear with.
But yeah, so we've got a couple of options. Which really, if there is something here, you know, if Matthew is knocking about, if Jack's knocking about, or one of the unnamed presences, be it the lady that's usually sat by the fire or the fella in the bowler hat, we should have something that should be able to give us an indication. But yeah, as always, is anything going to happen? Probably not.
Yeah, so I've got a thing that listens to us, and then it'll shoot out words.
Okay.
Like that.
Like a spirit box.
Like a spirit box, yeah. But we'll do that later.
But yeah, so we might catch something unlikely on the balance of probability. But if we do catch something, at least you know it's real, because we don't fake any of it.
We don't make things up.
This is true. But yeah, so it might go crazy. We might be proven wrong. This might be the one. But balance the probability goes, most likely we're going to try a load of different methods and then hit the same conclusion. But you never know. And that's what'll keep you watching. That's the intrigue. I mean, this hasn't moved at all.
No, it hasn't.
I've been keeping an eye on it over there. Right. I'm going to wander about and see if anything picks up. We're still at a solid 1.
You used to like call out.
Yo. If the,
to Matthew.
To Matthew. That's the little boy, isn't it?
That's the little boy.
Matthew, if you're around here or you can hear us, then come towards our voice or the lights or anything like that, just so that we know that you're here and we can communicate with you. We're getting nothing on the base.
Yeah. Which is good because it means no interference.
Yeah, we were saying nothing's interfering with it. Yeah.
No, and that's the same EMF as
last time
when we were at the graveyard and stuff, and it was going up, and we thought it was because of the phones.
Yeah, because we were streaming.
But it obviously isn't.
Yeah, because it didn't do anything then. But
interesting.
Matthew, if you are here.
Okay, that's
just because I've put that thing down. If you are here, then come towards that flashing light you can see, or the green light.
Okay. Did you guys see that? That went up to like red, didn't it?
It at least went up 3 or 4 dots. That was really helpful. If you could just do that again for us, whatever you just did, if you're able to either, step towards those lights again, or try and take the little box that those lights are coming from, or move it, or anything like that, or the little ball next to it that was just flashing. If you want to see that flash again, then if you just move that ball, then that'll make that flash again. Or if you can light up more of those lights by coming closer to that one light that's on currently, then that'll let us know that you're here.
That flashed? Yeah, it did. See, this is where we look away to read chat and then it flashes and TJ gets annoyed with us because we miss it.
But at least we also know that like the one in the bathroom and stuff won't go off very easily.
Yeah.
When I was walking past it, then it didn't start flashing.
Try the rods.
Hang on. I didn't even know that straight.
I don't know if it can work with 2 people.
I don't know. What's supposed to activate them? I thought it was supposed to be. Is it not them pushing them?
I don't know. Is it them pushing them?
I don't know. That's a good point, actually.
Or is it
them influencing like your hands? But then surely they could just influence one of you to cross to the other, because then you'd know that it's not just. Well, I suppose how would you know?
How would you know what?
Ooh. You got me on.
I didn't move. I didn't move. You saw me. I was sat still.
I was just discussing, being like, well, then how would you know that they weren't just messing with you? Mine, hang on, I'm having some sort of issue. There we go.
Right, if there's anyone here, can you try and cross the rods?
Crossing the beams.
If it moves now, it's because I'm laughing.
See, now they're not moving. Were you just trying to get tasty?
See, that proves how
Steady they are.
steady they are, though. That I'm laughing and it's still not moving.
I think that was a declaration of war, chat. She was like, you want some?
What's
I'll give you. Matthew, if you're here, or Jack, as you're known by the staff. If you're the man in the bowler hat, I've got a drink for you here.
Comes and just grabs it off you.
I'd be so upset. I'd be like, I paid £6 for that. If one of you could just... Do yours move then?
Yeah.
If you could just move the rods for us. Cheers. Thanks, man. So now what? Now we need to determine which one it is.
Yeah.
Matthew, if that's you, as you've been affectionately... That could just...
Was that you just moving?
It could be. I didn't think it was, but it could be, to be fair. I've not held them very steady. There we go. Matthew, if that's you, if you could just move the rods again, just so that we know that it's you and nobody else. Because we know you like to have fun taking things from the bar and such. Right, so I don't think it's Matthew.
When did it move? Who were you talking about when it moved?
The guy in the bowler hat, I think.
It's bad that we don't have a name. Man in bowler hat.
I think so, because it was when I was on about my side, wasn't it? If you're the man in the bowler hat that's seen walking the corridors or waiting at the bar, if you could just let us know you're here, and we can offer you a drink. My rod just turns, points at my cider. I'm like, Joe's moving.
Yeah, very, very slight. No, that was me.
Jack, as you're known to the people here, if you're around, if you can hear us, if you can make the lights flicker by coming closer, or if you can move these rods that we're holding, maybe.
Are we seeing this? Are you seeing this, chat?
Well, that was weird. That wasn't me that time either. I was like, you'd seen how steady I was holding it that time. So maybe it's Jack.
Maybe. Is your name actually Jack?
Because that was a strong spin right there. Okay.
You missed it? Oh. What are you watching that's more important than this, TJ?
Is your name really Jack? If it is, if you can move one of these rods. Or is Jack just a name given to you by the staff here? And if it is just a name from the staff here, now if you move one of those rods.
Is that the fan?
Well,
no, because Shelley has been on it the whole
constantly, time. Yeah, the fan isn't oscillating. So
you were out the room. Well,
so that seems to be a fairly strong response, but we've got no EMF.
I know.
Still, and the motion capture balls aren't doing it. But that was a strong push. Twice at least. That was a spin all the way to you. And we had this one spin all the way to me.
But they're not crossing. They're meant to. Oh, we didn't say to cross them actually.
No, we just said whoa.
Just said move them. I assume that's you doing that. I'm not.
It's just going mental. I just start floating. Mental. So I feel like so far the only reaction we've got is when addressing
Jack. Or not Jack. But ghost affectionately known. Okay.
That actually stopped pointing at me then. That's why I then turned it after it had stopped to see if it had caught on something. Okay, so we're having some success with the ramrods, but I don't think it's the fan.
I don't think it's the fan because I think the fan would be interfering all the time. It wouldn't just.
And I'm pretty sure I'm holding it steady.
I'm holding it steady.
Like it's not moving all the. It's not moving all the time.
Like even when I was laughing and stuff. Even now when I'm moving around, it's not moving it. Jack, is that you? Maybe he was pointing at your cider and he's like, I want this.
Fair. Jack, if that's you, if you can just move that rod the opposite direction. If you could point at Pinky with it. Just so that we know you're here and you can hear us.
If that points at me now, I am going to poo myself. Just letting everyone know. That's probably against terms of service.
I don't know, I think you'd have to actually see it. Well, looks like you're safe.
Yeah, it's not the fan, there's no way.
No, because it doesn't, like, the fan's not moving, it's not rotating. It's just a stationary.
Jack, if that was you, can you move towards the lights? The green light.
Red light, green light. Everybody take a shot.
What are you doing? Oh, that's clever.
Just out of curiosity, I've been like, well, can't tell if I'm actually spinning that. I'm spinning just. So that's like completely clean.
Mm.
So it's got some bits going on.
Oh yeah.
See under the end of it.
Oh
there.
yeah.
Like the end of it will be from us putting it,
Pushing it back in.
That'll be the skin cells, but on the just underneath the edge of it, there is a little bit. Nothing
Interesting
yeah.
though.
Nothing, majorly stand out necessarily, but still a little bit, and something worth checking in future when we get.
Apparently, it's energy that moves the rods.
So shouldn't the EMF go off then?
Yeah.
To go back to the skeptic basis, when we're sat so close.
I can't remember though. Oh no, we weren't using it. Nora had run off with the EMF, hadn't he, when we were doing the rods at the grave. Try the crystal.
Try the crystal, okay.
Right.
But as we said, this is why we say at the top of it, obviously, that some people are going to watch this
move
and be like, this is the most boring thing I've ever seen in my life. Understandable. Because for a ghost hunting show, we're not, like I say, we're not going to fake it. We'd tell you if we're going to fake it.
Oh, I'm going to have to pass you to Sleuth while I get up close and personal.
But that's why we say it might not be the most entertaining. Which why we do this, we just tend to go a bit off topic. We keep an eye on the EMF, we keep an eye on all the motion stuff, we keep an eye on everything, But
ignore my thumb.
I mean, I have thought about bringing back the old Fact or Faked.
What do you mean?
Of us, we'll find some videos YouTube. And then, hey, we're getting a little something. Fact or is talk about fake.
Fact or faked?
Is that your trigger word? Oh, it's going crazy now, Kat. We've got something over there. We've got it cooking. Jack, is that you? Keep those lights flickering if it's you, Jack.
Okay.
Is your real name Jack? Okay, we've got a red spike then.
That's weird.
Jack, do you want us here? Do you want us to leave?
I've paid 125 quid. We're not leaving anyway. Oh.
Pinky's angry. Put him up, Buster. we ain't going down without a fight.
Are we seeing this, chat?
It's going a little bit crazy. Now, if it hadn't started spiking to red, I was getting suspicious because it was spiking to the same point in relatively the same way. And I was like, something's giving off a field here. But then it did go to red a couple of times and seems to have steadied slightly now. So
Maybe he's really excited about the crystal.
possibly. It was once that was brought out, maybe they sensed it. But yeah, chat, like we were saying, there'll be, you know, we'd like to just have a chat about pretty much any random topic, you know, while we're doing these, because it gives a bit of insight into, like you say, what we've been up to. It's going again.
That's weird that it was like so
nothingness. Here we are.
I'll put that. Imagine that moves, because it's really difficult to move as well.
Yeah, it's horrendous to try and move. Wait, so maybe I'll just hold the camera.
Okay.
I'll just hold it. Okay, so we're gonna do this.
So we've got yes, no, and then it gets more complicated. So you've got the alphabet, days of the week. What the hell is
star signs.
Oh, star signs and months.
Remember, guys, if you enjoy this video, leave it a like for when this goes to YouTube.
Oh,
and subscribe.
Now,
if you like the Twitch channel, then drop a follow.
Yeah, Sleuth's gonna stream more.
This is true. We're getting there, chat. We're going for the dual PC setup this time, so I can run things a little bit better. But maybe I'll turn the fan off for this one. Is that effective? Or do you want me to sit in the way? I can sit in the way. Is it like here? No, okay. I can try.
Yeah, that's better because that's blocking the fan.
I'm going for the dual PC stream setup, so hopefully I can get that up and running soon, and I'll be doing some playthroughs of things, chilling. Sometimes I'll just be probably just chatting, just get a couple of friends to chat or something. I don't really know. Just doing it for fun.
You were going to do climbing streams as well.
Yeah, I've got the tripod I want to get, as in I know which one I need to get for it. Though I did see someone who was videoing himself doing these climbs, and he had a tripod that tracked him. So the camera moved to move up and film him. He like put his phone in it, then like put his hand in front of it, and it tracked to him, and then he got the climbing wall and it filmed.
That's pretty cool.
Which was kind of crazy.
Okay, if there's anyone here, Jack, if that's you, can you move the crystal? It's moving slightly because of my arm.
I was going to say, yeah. So I was going to be holding anything like this. So when it starts swinging all over the place when Rachel's holding it.
Yeah, if it was Rachel, it'd be going mental now.
Yeah, we're doing donuts on the board.
Oh no, because it'll blind people.
What?
I was going to move the.
I don't think it's like super bright when it's down there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that your phone?
No, it can't be.
It might be.
Well, like, chuck it onto my bed for a second or something. Maybe?
Yeah, it might be phones. Phone interference.
Maybe, yeah. So I'll put it like... Surely that's not...
Yeah, that's not getting it.
if anybody can hear us right now, if you can move the crystal towards yes, just to let us know that you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal's not influencing.
It's moving slightly, but I think that was me.
I mean, to be fair, anything like that where you can't ever get full tension in the chain or whatever, then any little hand movement is going to cause ripples. Jack, if that's you, you managed to mess with the rods before and you were getting the meter to light up for us really helpfully. So if you could just swing the crystal for us, just any kind of push on it, just a hint towards the yes direction.
That isn't me moving it.
Not a whole lot going on.
No.
EMF's pretty much flat as well, chat. Nope.
No, nothing with that. Try the box. The
spirit box?
Oh, the spirit box. Right, okay. I won't be able to see chat.
We should still be able to see it on that one. You'll just see me leaning like that. I'm trying to read it. But yeah, chat, we've got...
What is this?
What? Yeah, we've got some streams cooking coming up. Like I say, I'm hoping it'll be super smooth because it should be from a dual PC setup, but we'll see.
She can't stay.
So the spirit box just said she can't stay, so that's good.
I'm going to put my mic closer to my phone.
So we're just going to keep casually chatting. Not seen one of those. Try the box. Yeah. We're just going to keep chatting. See what the spirit box says. We'll keep Jack, if that's you, if you're nearby, then talk to us. We'll do what we can.
Press.
Press. Yeah, I'll keep pressing you for information, you hooligan. Were you really a highwayman? Just throwing random stuff out. So it's supposed to be that it listens to us talk and then it picks up on ethereal beings speaking. Typically spirit boxes use radio waves.
No, I don't think. Because it's not going...
No, but the issue with using radio waves is it's supposed to scan dead frequencies. But
Dead frequencies?
even dead frequencies can
Slowly.
Slowly.
Press slowly.
Even dead frequencies can have pirate stations hijack them, like I do in my car. So you'll catch snippets of songs and people talking and monologues and stuff as it's flicking through the different stations, which is usually why I'm not massively enthralled by them.
I'm gonna go to the toilet, but let's
Okay.
see if you get anything, because he said
How do you feel?
I need the toilet. Let's see if you get anything, because he said she can't stay, didn't he? So if I leave,
This one's for the boys. So, Jack, can you hear me? If you can hear me, say anything, say something, speak out. I'm not getting much right now, chat. So I'll show you wait. This is what we're using.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand, Jack? She's left now, it's just me. So is there anything I can help you with? Is there anything you'd like to say? I feel like Chris Hansen. We'll help in any way we can. Is Jack your real name? Or was it
Can you
given-
repeat?
Can you repeat? Is Jack your real name? Or was it given to you by the staff here? And did you have some sort of connection to Helmsley?
did you have much?
It said, I don't understand. Can you repeat?
Did it?
Yeah. Do you want Pinky to stay? It's like, no, F off. Are you going to talk to us, Jack? EMF's going mental, chat.
Experiment.
It's kind of an experiment, yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to see if we can communicate with you. So if you can keep talking to us and keep making those lights go as high as possible for as long as possible. If you could maybe hit the ball next to it. That's going mental. If you keep really trying, Jack, to talk to us and communicate, then we're here to listen.
Help me.
Yep, we're here to help you. We'll do that any way we can. If you can let us know how to help you, what we can do for you, then I appreciate you taking the effort to talk to us here and communicate, to make yourself known by playing with those lights and communicating through our box here.
What's he saying?
Oh lordy.
Looking for me.
We are looking for you. We actually came here specifically seeking you. That's why we chose to stay at this hotel. We were interested in communicating with you, talking to you, and understanding more about you. So if you can help us do that by keeping those lights going, if you can play with any of those light up sensors that are around the room, if you can keep talking to us.
Angel.
An angel?
I'm loving angels instead.
I'm no angel. And we're no saviors, but we can do what we can to try and understand you better and try and help where possible. To make sure that you're at rest and you're peaceful.
Something's just stopped, hasn't it?
I know, yeah, now the EMF's not really doing anything, chat. It's not saying a whole lot to us now either. EMF's pretty much completely dropped here. I think the magnet shows the strength of light.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to show the strength of light.
Young.
Young.
Young. Matthew?
Or he's saying you're young.
Try someone else. Matthew? Are you here? Can you hear us? If you can, then it's okay. You can come closer. You can go to those lights and that'll let us know you're here, or you can speak and we'll be able to hear you.
Don't leave.
We're not going to leave, don't worry. We'll stay here. You know, whatever you need us here for, then we'll do what we can. We're not going to go running off. That's not why we're here. Is your real name Matthew? Or is that just what the staff called you when you started communicating
Listen
with them?
to me.
We're here to listen to you. However we can help, we're here to listen to you. Can't even tell what it says. Flashed. Yeah, it's peaking a little bit.
Oh, is it?
We're here to listen to you. Whatever you need to say to us, then we'll listen and we'll help where we can. If you want to take something, you want to move one of those balls around the room, then they'll light up for you if you touch them. They'll roll around and they'll light up. It'll be really cool for you.
If you want to take some money, you can move the money that's on the bed.
Weak.
What?
Weak.
As in, oh, somebody is weak.
Yeah. You're feeling weak? Well, if it's you who's been making the lights flash for us, then you're definitely not weak.
Please go.
Chat.
Please go. Why do you want us to leave? We want to communicate with you. We want to understand you. Is he too weak? That's what I was thinking. But we'd really like to stay and keep talking to you, if that's okay with you. We don't want to go, but we don't want you to go either.
It's me again saying, please go. Why do you hate me?
No, I think that was Jack the first time. It flashed then.
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Sometimes what? What were we referring to?
That he wants us to go.
Sometimes you want people to go? We'd really like to be able to stay in your company and keep talking to you. And see if you can make those lights flash again for us. Because you did so well with it the first time.
I'm weak.
That's weird.
You're weak?
That's weird.
I don't think you're weak. You've shown a lot of strength by being able to communicate with us and talk to us. And the lights that you have made flash, you know, that must have taken a lot.
Come over here.
So we appreciate that. Where would you like me to come? Where would you like me to move in the room?
If you light up one of the balls to say where you want us to move to. If a ball lights up now, we'll leave it.
Where would you like me to go? And I'll move over to that part of the room.
Please go.
We don't want to go. We want to keep talking to you, to understand and help you if we can. But before you said
Please go.
come over here, where would you like me to go? Do you want me to move towards the corner of the room where the chair is? Do you want me to move towards the door?
Please go.
Would you like me to move towards the bathroom? I appreciate you saying please, but we can't go. We have to stay. So it'd be great if you could communicate with us some more. I can move over to the desk, to the chair, over to the door that we came in from, the bathroom.
How are you?
Sound, mate, sound. Sometimes it's like he's saying he wants you to go because he's too weak to communicate.
Yeah.
That's okay, you're doing really well. You know, we're not going to sap energy from you. You can take our energy to be able to keep communicating with us. I'll give my energy to you.
Pathetic.
Rude.
Please go.
Oh.
Right, now those are fighting words, mate. I'll be honest with you. We're about to scrap. And man, don't get disrespectful.
Still said please.
If this is Matthew, you're grounded. If this is Jack, we're fighting. If this is the dude with the bowler hat, I'm taking your hat.
Please go.
If it's the woman sat by the fire, I'm going to look at you and then I'm going to die in ecstasy. How'd you like them apples?
We don't want to go.
Oh, you're calling me pathetic. About to slap a kid. A ghost kid.
Pathetic.
Mm.
You're stuck on a loop here, mate.
The thing is, this thing has like 750 words logged in it that can be used. So even if it was just spitting out random ones, for it to be repeating the same thing is weird. I wonder if it's like Jack saying that Matthew's pathetic.
What if he's saying it's too weak?
Like, if because Matthew's saying, "Please go, I'm too weak," and Jack's going, "You're pathetic," because he was making the. So, like, are they talking to each other?
Jack, that's a child. You freak.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm vibing.
Worried.
No, not particularly. Takes more than that to scare me, boy.
Yeah, he's not saying my name at increasingly higher pitch.
This is true. Jack, if that is you calling Matthew weak, then you light up one of the balls, make them flash. Prove that you're not weak. Because I've not been super impressed by you either. For a highwayman, supposed to be all intimidating. Nah. He just throws me off the bed. I just get like Batista bombed, and I'm like, ah.
Move over.
Are you telling Matthew?
Matthew. Who's Michael?
You're telling Matthew to move over so that you can activate them? Because we're not moving anywhere. We're here to communicate and investigate. So if you've got anything else you'd like to say, we'd like to hear it.
It's like black bits all over.
I saw you make the EMF flash. But you can do better than that, Jack. We've seen you do better than that. You can take the energy from us if you need to make one of those
bashes in the head, like
motion sensors light up. Because you weren't moving the crystal earlier.
Actor.
actor.
What? You've not moved the Ouija board at all and it's been sat on the bed? No one is an actor.
I mean, Sleuth. Oh, is he saying we're acting because we're presenting a show?
Chat, this is your fault. If we die, that's on you. No disrespect.
If we die, this will be demonetized.
Exactly. And then we can't even get paid when we're dead. Have you got anything else to say to us, Jack?
Why is he here?
Well, you wanted him here. You told me to go away.
I'll bottle you.
What?
That's what Storm just said. What? There's going to be a slight delay.
What?
You're acting.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. But would they recognise what the phone is to know that that's like...
Well, no, we're
putting on
talking to
phones?
people that aren't.
Aren't there?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Come on then, Jack.
Come over here.
Come on then. Why am I coming?
Okay, why are we getting aggro with the curse? Let's not be aggro.
About to throw down.
Where would you like us to come?
Where would you like us to go? Towards the bathroom, the chair, the desk, the door? Where would you like us to go? We'll move to wherever is easiest for you. Wherever's going to drain less energy for you.
Why is he here?
We're here to talk to you.
We're here to help. Someone says they may mean to the other side. Pass away in my sleep. Dilemma.
Why would you say that, Storm? Why?
Maybe that is what they mean.
Girl.
Girl!
Girl!
You got some sass on you. Maybe that is what they mean. Maybe they mean pass away.
Well,
I'm eternal.
Alright, bro. Man's got a god complex. Dude just said I'm eternal. Maybe they do. Maybe come over here.
yeah.
Girl, I'm eternal. He's trying to impress you. He's gone from being aggro to trying to be a bit seductive
Yeah,
with
he's
it.
like,
Yeah, he's about to start singing Come a Little Bit Closer.
come a little bit close. What's the noise?
The fan. It's going... Oh. I mean, that wasn't...
Lower your voice.
Bruh. No.
Why are you getting aggro now?
Maybe it'll elicit a reaction. Because if they're raging, they're going to be like more powerful. And then they throw me across the room and I'm like, finally proof.
Yeah.
I'm eternal.
So
yes,
you've
you
said. Cool, bro. Stop bragging.
Well, if you're eternal, can you move something?
Yeah, anything in the room. Not even just the things that light up. We've got the crystal. We've got the light up balls. We've got the Ouija planchette. You know, we've got stuff on the desks and things. Just knock anything over, move anything, slide it to the left, slide it to the right.
What's
If you're really so eternal. So he's getting defensive. I'll put the dukes up.
that wasn't me.
Not all of us.
Not all of us? Not all of you what? Not all of you can move everything? You're saying you're not a poltergeist?
Come over here.
Okay. I'll pass away. What if it's the woman?
What if it's someone? What?
Asking me to look at her. Well, we'd have to try. If we go down before last orders and we see a woman sat at the fire, I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at her. And if I pass away in ecstasy, it's just part and parcel. You just got to trust the process. Because I will communicate from beyond the grave if there is such a thing.
That is true.
I will for sure do that, and I'll be moving that. I'll be spelling out hello there.
Yeah, so I know it's you.
Exactly.
You were saying on here, General Kenobi.
Yeah. So
Right.
if I do die, we will keep the Skeptic
Not
Sleuth.
all of us.
Not all of you what?
Maybe it's, I like the it's the poltergeist. They say not all of us are poltergeists. You know, because you've got to do it like everyone else does on ghost shows, where they're like, there's a
Why is he here?
purely to infuriate you. Arrive, raise hell, leave. We're investigating so that we can communicate with you. We want to know more about you and understand what your life was like and what existence is like for you now.
He's going to say I'm eternal.
Yeah, it's AI scanning what we're saying to it to try and come up with the most appropriate string of sentence from. Like it's hearing a female voice and a male voice, and it's like, tell her to leave. Be like, why is he here?
I can't talk.
Well, you just did.
You can use in this box on the bed.
You may not feel like we can hear you, but we can using these devices that we've got with us. Using this magic.
Oh.
It's just. There we go.
I can't talk.
Yeah, I mean, you can. You just did.
You are.
You are. We can hear you. Don't worry. We can communicate with you like that.
What was it saying?
Oh, that was just about the Apple ID.
Oh.
We are communicating with you now. Don't worry. We are hearing you. But if you could just do something more for us, like the planchette on the Ouija board, made by Hasbro, the EMF reader, that green light you can see. If you head towards that, or the ball next to it, there's one on the other side of the room and by the bathroom. You may have seen that lighting up when Pinky came out of that room. So you can use any of these things as well as talking, because we can hear you. We have the means to be able to.
I can't talk.
Bro, you're not even listening at all. Like you're fully just. You're just being annoying for real. Bro hits me thrice with the I can't talk while talking.
Thrice. Yes, speaking his language. Speak oldie worldy.
Reveille and all that. Ooh. So they've just switched the channel on their TV, and that's what's spiking it against that wall. That was weird. Just a quick spike.
Be careful.
Saying, be careful, stop mocking me.
From what? What do we need to be careful of? Because you've already said too weak. That you're too weak to be doing anything.
It's just saying that there's words there.
Can you see?
We can't see you, but we can see your energy if you move closer to the lights.
And I'm not blind, if that was the question. Physically, I can see.
I can see.
And when you make those more lights appear, we can see that as well. So there's multiple ways that we can communicate with you here. Seems though you prefer not to use direct communication, such as the Ouija board or the crystal. Convenient, that.
Surgeon.
Why are you Doctor Strange? I'm not a surgeon. Pinky's not a surgeon as far as I'm aware.
I am not a surgeon.
I
Are
don't-
you a surgeon?
Haunted.
That's what
Yes.
brought us here. Rumours of a haunting. Whispers of ghosts throughout the building. Have you got anything else you'd like to say to us? Any messages you'd like us to pass on?
I want to leave.
Oh, fair. You want to leave? You can leave this room if you really want to, though we'd prefer if you stayed. But if you want to leave your dimensional plane,
Haunted.
then you have to be at rest. Your unfinished business must be taken care of. And if there's any way we can help you with that, then we will. We might not be thrilled about it, but we'll help.
Depends on what it is. If it's like, oh,
Yeah. Go kill this person.
yeah, they're probably dead already.
Yeah, don't worry about it, mate. We didn't like that. We see you setting the lights off. But if you want us to help you find rest, then we need to know how to do that.
Test.
A test?
Test.
This is a test. A test for us. Because how long a test are we talking here?
You said 11. TJ, are you working tonight? Because we could take it downstairs. Not this. I mean, take the stream downstairs. Potentially, if you've got enough charge.
I don't know, it looked like it was insured.
Okay.
We're on 21%, so.
Oh. What she said?
No. Why?
Because I was going to say, if we can't take it downstairs, then we'll come back later. So we'll go get a drink.
Oh.
And then come back later. But if she's not working, then she won't be staying up anyway. So it'd just be us talking to ourselves.
Still not told us what this test is. Can you do 3 backflips? I can try.
Okay.
I'm not doing 3 backflips.
Yeah, off you go.
I can't do 1 backflip.
There isn't the space for you to do any backflip.
What she'll get is a backwards roly-poly. And that will be neither graceful nor a sight to behold.
Okay.
I mean, it seems to be stuck on a loop now.
It does, doesn't it?
So, chat, what are we thinking? What do we think about the spirit box? It did seem to be making some sense sometimes.
Well, it did, didn't it? But it's tricky, isn't it? Anything with an app, with any kind of technology, is always tricky. Because even like EMFs and stuff like that.
What will happen?
It just said, what will happen?
Like really the simple, like that's a super simple one, which is what you need really. Because otherwise any kind of interference to cause a loop module. What?
All right, that's just rude.
Yeah, that's a bit rude. She just answered your question. You need to make sure you have enough time for a drink. It did seem fitting at times and entertaining. Now Storm sounds like a spirit box. Entertaining. Yeah, it is. It does seem fitting. Like I say, it's so tricky to know because, like I say, like the radio waves one. It was proven. I think we discussed it on the Ripping episode, but when they were trying to get it to say everyone's names, and then they got to me and Pinky and realised that we don't have common names, so there was such little chance of it.
Close it.
Close what? The door? There was such little chance of it actually saying our names that like it'd say like close the portal.
We're alive.
Yeah, it was just because I fat fingered turning off my alarm. Clockwise. Close clockwise. Yeah.
There was a clock. Are we back live?
Yeah,
Have you got chat on your screen?
Put the fingers get in there again. Yeah. What is it? What?
That 8% cider doing him well.
No, we probably said on the stream that time, yeah, that because we have such obscure names, whenever the thing said like, so they'd be like, "Oh, it's trying to say your name," and I'm like, "It's
Do
not."
you want it?
Oh, what a proposition! It depends which spirit we're talking to. Yeah, and then it'd say like, "L," and they'd be like, "Oh, it's trying to say your name," and I'm like, "It's not though. It's just not. It's just picking up fragments of station." So it's one of them. It's always tricky. But that's always going to be the case. That's what we mean. That's why we try and get, like, our aim is to get something where we undeniably say we have no explanation for this. Which is why stuff like the Ouija board, like if that planchette started moving now.
Harry.
Harry.
Can you repeat?
Yeah, Harry.
Playing a game like Simon says. That is going a bit mental.
Is your name Harry?
Jack, is your name Harry? Could be. Ooh. So we may have discovered that its real name is Harry. But yeah, like if the planchette moved on the Ouija board, we're not touching it currently. We're both just sat here. What happened? Oh, my alarm went off.
Is it TJ?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Don't need to message it then. Oh,
What was that? Why did we get an alert warning there?
I don't know.
That was weird. Yeah, my alarm went off and I went to stop it
Fat fingers.
and just pressed the app. So because it switched apps on my phone, it shut the stream for some reason. It's going mental now.
So is your name Harry?
Harry? No. Hare Krishna? My sweet lord. Yeah, if it moved, neither of us are touching it. So we'd be like, well, that's conclusive. Or more conclusive.
Yeah.
Or if I got launched across the room, at least then I'd be like, right, well, that was weird.
Yeah. Because let's face it, I am not physically capable of launching you across the room.
But in situations like this, where we're like, well, it could be this, 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 that's the point. We're going to look at all explanations. Could it be a ghost?
Mark.
It could be. Now it's
Mark.
throwing out names for fun. You're not really called Matthew. Are you called Mark? No, I didn't like them. But interesting nonetheless. Had a little bit on the spirit box at times. A little bit on the EMF. Nothing with the crystal. Nothing with the UV. Nothing with the motion sense. Nothing with my eyeballs.
Can you not see?
The rods.
Oh, yeah.
Had a little bit of movement early on.
Absolutely.
Thank you, yeah. It seems to have quietened down now.
I'll say everything seems to have slowed a little bit here. Yeah, it completely stops now.
Yeah.
Nothing happening.
Right, well, we're going to say goodbye now. You won't be able to talk to us on this box. If it says please don't go, we're going to have problems.
It just starts swinging at the air. Just like, no. We appreciate you communicating with us for the time that you did. And now we must take our leave. So thank you, Harry. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Matthew. And thank you, Jack. Yeah, it's like, I do not care.
Yeah. Doesn't care that we're leaving.
Like, of all things in the universe I care about, this isn't one of them.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
It just said, excuse me, if you didn't hear that, because I moved the mic away.
Like the idea of some dude from like the 1500s being like, excuse me. And I'm like, what? But the EMF's calmed down again now. Like I say, chat, it's had its moments. The EMF's spiked, but for the most part,
Shoo.
It's literally shooing us away.
was it spelt like?
No.
No, it's spelt like. But for the most part, it's been pretty nothing burger on the EMF. The motion sensors, nothing.
How many are there?
3 currently. And us 2. And you, I guess.
Yeah, you tell us how many are there.
I lived here.
You lived here? What, at the inn?
TJ said something.
They used to say excuse me when they left present company. Yeah, it was like stepping away from the table, wasn't it? Yeah, this was an inn, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, what, you used to live at the inn? Because that'd make you probably the innkeep, if anything. Because a highwayman isn't going to live here.
That's still like a long-standing resident.
Yeah, the child's unlikely to afford it. The blonde woman or the guy with the porter hat, maybe. It's a possibility. Even though the woman's supposed to be the agility bride, so...
Yeah, she don't live here.
No. We still had nothing with the UV, by the way, chat. Just thought I'd double check.
So, chat.
Shoo.
Okay.
Jeez, impatient.
Shoo. Okay, I'm going to close the app now. There we go. That's gone. Oh. I heard myself.
The kryptonite of all content creators.
So, chat. Do we want to spend the money and go to the Pontefract house?
Supposedly the most haunted.
Supposedly the most haunted. EMF? Oh, yeah. Shine a light on it. Oh, and then as soon as we look, it stops.
What if you just saw like a hand print, like sliding up the bed?
I would poo myself
What, as defense?
as defense. Yes. So, do we want to go to the supposedly most haunted house
In Britain.
in Britain? Apparently, you have to take your own bed in.
See, that's weird. Just what's that all about?
Oh, because it's not like.
Just take a blanket or something.
I was like, do I buy a sleeping bag?
Take bedding. What? Like, what are we classing as bedding? Like, pillows?
Yeah.
And a duvet? That's
Yeah.
weird.
When you were closing the app, it was really flashing.
We'll be able to review that in the footage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want one of them sleeping bags that has a built-in pillow. That's what I was looking at when we were looking at camping places for Skeptic Sleuths and cryptids and stuff. Because they looked really comfy. Just laid on flooring with them.
Because when you poo in the bed, they don't want to have to wash it.
Well, that you have said
fair.
several times that's going to be your defense.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it. Yeah, they're just preempting it. Oh.
See, what I am skeptical about there is it going to be rigged? Like, is the house rigged to do certain things? You know, like in an escape room where
Things
like
open and
things
flicker and
open,
stuff.
they press buttons or whatever on their side and things open.
Yeah, but I feel like it's always pretty obvious. Like, think like an escape room, it's magnets usually.
Yeah.
And it's activating and deactivating. So, and anything happens or moves, we're going to be straight to it and be like, what is going on here? Like if a cupboard opens, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go and look in that cupboard.
Yeah, that's true.
And if I saw like
Here's a
magnet
magnet.
plates, then I'm gonna be like, this is clearly a magnetic release.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it'd be sophisticated enough that you wouldn't. It's not going to be like a film set.
Yeah, that's true. Well, TJ, we can take 4 people for the same price as 2 people. So you could always come along with us. I've already said we should take Nora. We'll arm him with a branch like he had in the graveyard. Well, nothing seems... You scared the hell out of me then.
As soon as it felt powerful enough to shine through my cheek. It's not.
No, it's probably not the right kind of light, is it, to go through?
No.
Does ever so slightly.
I want it to light till. Because I think it would be obvious if it's rigged. Because if it is rigged and that's the kind of thing, they're going to be expecting people to be freaking out. Rather than...
Actually checking it.
Yeah. Is my theory.
Your old heart wouldn't take it? I don't think anything would happen.
I don't. I think it'd be very much like this. I think we get a similar level of stuff where occasionally things like the EMF and stuff go, but nothing conclusive goes, like the Ouija board, the crystal, the motion sensors, and stuff like that. Because they're the kind of things that you can't rig. Like, they can't rig our motion sensors. They could rig our EMF because there are things you can get to create electromagnetic fields. But something like our motion sensors, they can't rig that. It's not like they've got vibrating floors that they could activate just on the off chance someone puts a motion sensor on them. So I think stuff like that, the conclusive stuff.
You would hear words you have never heard me say before.
Well, like when you're going through a scare maze at wherever it was, going through that compressed tunnel.
That was horrible. Right, well, nothing's really... Don't start now. Nothing's really happened. Is it?
I think so. DMCA.
So I think we should go and get a drink in the bar. See if we see any ghosties down there.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe we will. Gonna leave this money here, and then if it's gone when we come back.
Yeah, we'll leave like the planchette like right in the centre.
Yeah.
But we've done an investigation. We've been as thorough as we usually are. So, like I say, there's bits and bobs, but you could swing either way in explaining them, depending on what your preference is, I would say. But a quaint little town.
There were some hills we were questionable about getting up.
This is true. And all in all, another investigation.
See, why did this one stay on the whole time and that one in the bathroom turned itself off?
I don't know.
What's going on there?
So, check out the YouTube for several videos. We've got some Skeptic Sleuth on there. We don't just do that though, we do a whole branch of things. There's some gaming stuff on there. There's our Roads to Orlando playlist, which is always worth a watch for some good vibes. After this has creeped you out. And the full video for the Helmsley investigation keep an eye out for it. Make sure you got the notifications turned on for the YouTube channel and for the Twitch channel. Keep an eye out for more content. And as ever, we will see you when we see
the next one.
if I survive a woman sat looking into a fireplace looking at me. We will see.